It's your boy, Base Texas 18. How are y'all doing? And for today, we got some undisputed boxing. I got my boy Josh Taylor versus Sugar Ray Robinson. My opponent really wanted a rematch, so I had to give him the rematch. Hope y'all had a good month of June, and like I've been saying, one new video once a month, at least one. Have a good day. Happy June.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight. One, two, three, four. Come to me. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. Introducing this back. A lot of trash. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Misses with the straight left. Someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And they're looking in the opposite corner. We've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Punches coming from every angle. Tried to score with the hook, but missed. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that much above you, and so I've got to respect.
Down goes Taylor. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Gotta look at his corner, the instructions, they're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Nice idea, that hook lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Both men promised to knock. Here we go, it's round two. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They gotta think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They gotta be smart.
Counter-fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. This with that jab. They stop the hook there. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Look at the redness on the body from all these. Did you see that? Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson goes to the canvas. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counter. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Pop, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him.
Let's talk about Robinson in that. bell rings and we start the third. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell and here we go. And he misses with that straight left. That hook just can't find the target. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you gotta get some before you get him close.
The perfect counter lands. It's bombs away. So much firepower here. Trying to land that jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And he scores with the counter. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. And he scores with the counter. He threw the hook, didn't land. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You'd like to see more jabs. Straight right just misses. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That counter shot lands. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Missed him with that uppercut. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. misses with that straight left. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Hook misses. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough. Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter shot. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
The jab not finding its target. No rest for the weary. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Sugar Ray is down. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Down goes Josh Taylor.
What?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and then...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is God.